Hello again, or if this is your first time, welcome to the Canting Club. This week we have a Spanish red. It's a Rioja, perhaps the most famous Spanish red of them all, and quite probably the first one you ever tried, at least if you're as old as I am. This one is nothing like that. Most Rioja has been aged for many years in small, new oak barrels. Oak is the defining scent and flavour of the wine. This one is young, just 2015, and it's seen no wood whatsoever. It's a blend of two varieties. The main one in here is Tempranillo, the great Spanish black grape, and the main one in Rioja. The other one in here is Viura, which is a white grape, used to make white Rioja. It's in here to provide freshness. These vineyards are in the unfashionable end of the region, Rioja Baja, where it's low and dry and hot. Tempranillo ripens quite early. Its name even means early. And it can have a problem with low acidity in hot climates. Viura, by contrast, ripens really late. The two were picked together over 2 days at the end of September. So the underripe Viura can contribute any acidity that the ripe Tempranillo might be lacking. That was the theory. We'll see how it works. Looking at this, it's not very deep in colour, a less than medium ruby. Rioja is normally fairly pale, but that's generally down to long aging. This one is light because of the winemaking. It's been made to drink young, and therefore the winemaker has limited the amount of skin contact it's had, running the juice off the skins before fermentation was finished. This reduces the amount of tannins that come out into the wine, and also the amount of colour. Plus, of course, some of those skins weren't red, they were white. Oh, that smells really fresh, floral and fruity. Obviously unoaked and not like the Rioja that I'm familiar with. It smells of damsons. A friend of mine has a tree in her back garden. She makes damson jam from it every year, and this smells just like that. But there's significant floral components in here too, violets and roses. It all smells very fresh though, and there's an unusual, almost caramel component there. It smells a bit like toffee apples, really distinctive. Lovely. Oh yeah. That's dry, but positively bursting with pure red fruits, plums and cherries. Good acidity, keeps this light on its feet. The label says 13.5%, but I wouldn't have guessed that. It's just medium-bodied. Despite that fresh acidity though, the overall impression is soft and smooth, and that's down to the almost total absence of tannins on this, keeping it very, very quaffable. And on the finish, the juicy fruits are joined by herbal notes and some stoniness as well. There's some slight warmth, but generally it's refreshingly clean. It keeps you coming back for more. This reminds me a lot of a really good Beaujolais, but with a definite Spanish accent, because it's really showing off the pure, unadulterated flavours of the Tempranillo variety that's usually obscured by blending and by oak. I know this one is blended, but the Viura here, its contribution seems confined to providing that necessary acidity. This is really beautiful, pure Tempranillo. Like a Beaujolais, it's deliciously drinkable either with food or without. The word quaffing comes irresistibly to mind. Terry Pratchett once defined quaffing as being like drinking, only you spill more. It would be a shame to spill this, but its lively fruit, uncomplicated charm and modest price do lend themselves to enthusiastic drinking. Cheers!